Hi sophomores, welcome to week 13 of Multimedia Design. So let's talk about what are you doing this week. So over the past few weeks, you've learned a lot about HTML and CSS and how to code. Now this week is where we're going to be using those skills and putting them to the test. Essentially, you're going to be coding Kim's website from scratch. But don't freak out, I know that sounds scary. You're actually going to be doing it with me. So there's going to be 3 tutorials that are going to walk you through all of the steps. So one tutorial is going to focus on HTML. We will be writing the bare bones of her pages together. I'm going to walk you through every single line of code, what it means, how to use them, when to use them, so that you feel comfortable and really understand HTML. And once we do this, you will see on Canvas, and I'll show you that later, that there is a document with all of Kim's content, so all of the paragraphs. So you don't even need to worry about typing those, you can just copy and paste them. What I want to get at this week is the actual code itself. So we're going to be coding the pages. We'll do a few of them together, you'll do a few of them alone. The CSS code, I will have a tutorial where I walk you through every line of code in her CSS and what it means and how to use it so that you feel comfortable once you have to do your own. And then the last one, which we haven't talked about just yet, is the splash page. We're going to be going through the HTML and the CSS code just for the splash page. So again, it's going to be 3 videos, one for HTML, one for CSS, and one for this splash page. The code for a splash page is relatively short. There's only about 15 lines in the HTML code, all very simple and very short. But because it has a different look and feel to it, you're not going to be using the HTML from the other pages or the CSS. So we're going to be making our own and we'll do it together. So by Sunday, what you are turning in is a folder. So you're going to be making a folder on your desktop and you're going to name it, should be your name and then Kim's website. So mine will be Ninoska's Kim website. And in there is where you're going to make a folder for fonts, a folder for images, and where you're going to be saving the 5 HTML pages and the 2 CSS pages you will be coding. Everything's going to go in there. You have to follow the file structure. So you need to have those 2 folders. Everything needs to be named correctly. And to make it easier on you, I have uploaded onto Canvas, and I'll show you that, all of the images and the fonts, so that all you have to do is download them and put them in the correct folders. But it all begins with that one folder. So in your desktop, you're going to make a folder, your name, and then Kim's website. Everything that we are going to be working on this week is going to go in there. Make sure it stays in there. And once you do all of that, you're going to be done for the week. But let's walk through Canvas to show you where everything is. So you have your week 13 module video, which you're watching right now. You have the presentation. And then you have your 3 how-to videos. So how to HTML code, how to CSS code, and how to splash page. Walk through all of them. They're going to be extremely helpful and follow along with them. So you'll need to have your Notepad++ open. Here's where you're going to be turning in that entire folder. Make sure that it's the entire folder. As you can see, it's 8 points. So it's a good chunk of your grade. And I'm going to be looking that you did everything. Here is the link for Kim's content. So that's where you can find all of the paragraphs. So you can copy and paste them. And here's where you have your fonts and images. So all you have to do is download them, put them into their respective folder. Once you have set up everything, I would recommend that you first make your folder, your main folder. In there, make your 2 folders, your images and your fonts. Download this and put everything in their respective folders so you get that taken care of and it's out of the way. Have the Kim's content open and then start watching the videos to code along with me. Make sure everything's in that folder. You're done. Zip it up. Turn it right here to Canvas, okay? Once you complete all of that, you will be done for this week. If you have any questions as you're working through things, feel free to email me and I'll be happy to help. That is it for this week, and I'll see you next week.